I stand with you. Let's finish this. I stand with you. Let's finish this.
Godwoken, are your studies complete? Godwoken, are your... All Godwoken have completed their studies. I take you now to the arena of the One. The wellspring awaits the victor. There you may fall, or you may rise. So it begins. The first Godwoken to enter the wellspring of ascension becomes divine. May the new divine be worthy. For the rest, to the wellspring of ascension begin.
So this is it. The arena of the One. I'll stand to my word, sorcerer. Godwoken. Whatever happens here,
So good of you to come, God-awoken. You know, you are many things, but above all, you are reliable. Reliable to the point of being predictable. You came to the wellspring. I followed. The Lady Vengeance is, after all, my ship.
It is time, mistress.
She gives you a long and steady look, as if...
Yes, Reederman.
What are you doing here, traitor? Does your scheming never end? I believed you, Dallas, when you told me I was chosen. The Godwoken shall ascend.
You were right, mistress.
Not an imbecile, just misguided. It brought me ruin. Anyway, it all ends now. You see, Alexander, divinity isn't the solution to the world's ills. Divinity is the problem. I am here to fix that. And now, finally!
She raises the Aetherin. Like a divining rod to water, it seeks the wellspring and finds it. The device hums to life.
There is no value in further debating the matter. Your time and that of your passenger has come to an end.
We are done, mistress.
Yes, Breederman, we are done. And so too, Godwoken, are you. Soon you shall be little more than relics of a bygone time, and this place shall be your tomb. Goodbye.
It might be wise to look for a way out of here.
Really? Do you think so?
The ritual has failed. The structure lies in ruins, but you have at least survived. You should feel relief, disappointment, confusion. The rage grows, burning hotter than the volcano itself, tearing at you, seeking to overpower your senses. The red... And it wants you. A familiar figure materializes before you. A copy of yourself, enraged. Your own face glowers at you in hateful fury. It opens its mouth, and your furious god begins to speak.
You failure. You nobody. You weakling. Look me in the eye. I am Relic. I am god of this world. All that you are is mine. Yield. Surrender yourself to your god. Yield to Relic, that he may be god of Rivellon. If you won't yield by your own will.
Remember me. This has not gone as planned, and the fault is yours. You have brought the elves to their ruin. I own you. I have tasted your flesh. Now you shall give me your all. I must become the one god of this world. Surrender to me. It won't hurt at all. Kneel.
He sighs in disappointment.
Let me show you the...
done.
The Titan lies in pieces before you. The lava roils as earthquakes rumble around you. Shockwaves of sound pierce the air.
It's Malady. Where the hell are you?
Her voice crackles and dissipates in your mind.
I guess when I said never again, I really meant once or twice more. Okay. Okay. The Hall of Echoes once more. Our home away from home. You know what affects me a great deal? Hauling you thither and yon, only to see you still haven't managed to ascend. At least you managed to murder one of the 7. Quite the spectacle. I've never seen anything so... Let's talk about this later. I need to rest.
She casts her gaze around.
At least, it's quite beautiful here, isn't it? I'm going to take a rest, sort myself out. This may be your last bit of respite before the storm blows in again, Godwoke.
Sorry, I'm here with someone else.
Sorry, I'm here with someone else.
After all that's just happened, you look around at those who have accompanied you so far. Divinity has eluded you so far, but humanity beats strong within you. Here, who knows what lies ahead for you, for your companions. Your quest failed. The void is growing stronger, and the hall is dark. You feel the need for some affection. Perhaps they feel it too.
There you are. I hear Malady wants to continue the journey.
You okay, Chief?
She says nothing for a moment, but chews her lip, deep in thought.
To be honest, so did I. I think it's waiting, biding its time. I wish I didn't have to say that. It's funny, isn't it? From here, none of it seems real. Dallas, the gods. I mean, we killed a god! Man, someday we should write all this down. It'll be the best piece of fiction I ever read. Are you 100% sure about that?
She looks out into the swirling blue and green of the...
Let's rest up.
There you are. I hear Malady.
Not right now.
Ifan's spirit stares at you, seemingly through you. There is no... He gives no sign. Ifan's eyes flicker rapidly. He whispers, Gleku Duma. Then, before your eyes, his spirit dissolves into the sound that you could hear. For now, no sound...
people are going to perish. She'll do it now. She'll never stop.
I thought you'd forgotten about me, darling.
Almira gives you a devilish grin.
I had a feeling you'd be one to watch, my dear. I'm glad to hear my faith wasn't misplaced.
All this commotion hasn't my efforts continue. I must admit.
Live, love, and liquidate.
Thane is busy scribbling in his ephemeral...
Not many things I can fetch around here.
The day was lost, and no one won. Naught but the demon I'm hunting. I did. She's quite graciously taking us to demon-haunted arcs. Our pursuits align and continue.
Gareth's head is steady, but his face is pale and his eyes are lost.
We still have a mission, Godwoken.
Take whatever time you need to gather yourself, my friend. When you are ready, make...
Yes, I am sorry.
But I will see myself destroyed rather than be forced to betray you again. I swear.
It shall be done.
Melody's face is drawn.
What's wrong with you? You seem happy. It's written all over you. I've had some time to think. I doubt you've forgotten the death of Meister Siva.
She swallows hard, and
she and I had a deal, you see. A deal that's now quite obviously defunct. The details aren't important now, it's just... So, are we? Allies, that is. The details are detailed. So? Imagine if I'd have said the same when... Moving on. I found out where Dallas is heading. There's a great city not far from Driftwood, Arx by name. It's controlled by Magisters, so you'll have your work cut out for you. We have to find out what she's planning to do with the powers of the Seven. You'll need to find her and take back what she stole. Dallas, or any of the others for that matter, cannot be allowed to use the powers of the gods. Given the alternative, it's quite simple, really. Chaos is a fact of life, surer than any other. Power is one of the few structures that can cut a line through that chaos. If wielded well, that line will mean stability, order, a comfort against the unknowable, changing forces of chaos. If wielded poorly, the line will mean domination, terror, different from chaos, but no better. Dallas, and the others like her, Alexander, the Mother Tree, the Prince of Shadows, they are little better than demons, really. They seek power at the expense of others, not to create stability, but to create servants. Look at my face, Godwoken. What do you see? I suppose we all see what we want to see. When the time comes for you to ascend, remember my face. Remember that despite any shortcomings you might have, if you can bring a semblance of balance to the world, the Seven are gone. Slain by their Godwoken, slain by you. You have the potential, the obligation even, to do better than they did. To create a better world than the world they made. I know what evil is, Godwoken. I've seen... Now, there's little time to spare. We need to get you to Arx. Fine, shall we go? Waiting is what I do best whenever you're around. Arx is waiting, and Dallas too. Very good. How lucky for you I'm on your side. Captain Malady stands at the ready.
After the briefest moment of respite, Malady brought the Godwoken to Arx to recover the divine powers Dallas had snatched away. But the half-demon secret was taking its toll on her.
Lucian! Fools! The bastard's going to ruin everything! Brace! 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 Don't say anything.
Malady groans, her face twisting in pain. She falls to one knee, catching herself on her hands. She raises one hand.
Now, no need to fuss, I'll be fine. It's just that traveling between the realms isn't easy, you know? It takes something from my soul each time. But never you fear, I've pulled a clever trick out of my sleeve. The lady... At least I got us where we wanted to go. This is Arx. This is where Dallas has fled with the... Dallas must be stopped. She has stolen the powers of the Seven. You'll need to get the Aetiran back if you're to fight the God King. Track her in Arx. Find out where she's gone and end her. You cannot fail, Godwoken.
Hey, Chief. Before we get a move on, I'd like a word with Malady. Psst. Hey, Mals.
I should think not. The demon is getting closer to himself. You'll meet him in Arx soon enough, and if you meet him like this, it's by... We won't let that happen, will we? I've got a little something cooking. Don't worry. I'll find you before it's too late.
Gareth massages his forehead.
Ugh. Why does everything have to go to absolute shite? Glad to see you're still kicking at least. Though
Gareth scans the wreckage and whistles. The Lady Vengeance is well and truly ruined.
I suppose you're right.
Gareth stretches out an arm in front of him and takes inventory of every scrape, cut and bruise.
Godwoken, it may be Lucian's day, but Arx will give you little cause to celebrate. I must stay here, but I can give you this. Through it, Lucian may... Old habits, my friend. I pursued my guiding star.
Gareth smiles at you. You see in him something he's lacked of late.
I'll do what I do best. Hold things together. Those that remain still need a chief, so I'll attend to whatever... It's a city at a crossroads. Volumes could be written about us. It's from Arx that the Divine Order operates, so to speak. Do not, however, assume that every paladin offers safe haven. The enemy of your enemy is not always a friend. Ahu is Lucian's greatest asset. A great wizard, and clever as a cat. He protects Lucian's remains deep within the Arx Cathedral. He's a man of many talents, not the least of which is... knowing. Ahu spots details that elude even the savvy.
Gareth grasps your shoulder.
You've done much for me. You've got more miracles in you.
Not the finest of landings, though I suppose at least I can still access all of my tools in the Hall of Echoes. While work, of course. Anathema won't restore itself, I dare say. I shall finish what I started. Aboard whatever. Come and find me later in the Hall of Echoes.
Pray speak. Rather hard not to think of Divinity, wouldn't you? I've always known I was destined for greatness. Did you? No signs, no early warnings of... But of course that doesn't quite answer your original question. I have thought about the prospect of Divinity, yes, and about what Divinity really means. When one strips away from the term all power, the true meaning of Divinity is power. And as it so happens, power means a great deal to me. A battle lost, a war begun. Dallas and that pet of hers are a force to be reckoned with. There is more to them than meets the eye. But what truly makes me pause is the fate of the Seven. How pitiful they were at the end. think on it. God, think on it, because that is what we're fighting for. To be a god. The Sallow Man's mirror was... There's an ancient Empire consulate in the city, you see. By far and away, the powers of the Seven lie hidden in this city. Of course, Sadher continues to play hide-and-seek as well.
Don't worry, Chief. I'm on high alert. Oh? I think you're tough. And I think you'd make a pretty good god. You're 10. What's your honest opinion of me? Me too. If we hadn't met way back when, Now, was that all?
The big acorn has come from the sky!
No sense in hanging around here, Losa. That's for you to discover. I'll find a way to help with the drama leak, Losa. But we have his name. There may be something we can do to hinder him before you even meet. Good luck. These Godwoken are going to be the death of me. I'm growing soft, aren't I? These Godwoken are going to be the death of me. I'm growing soft, aren't I? Many more of those on my sleeve.
Did you hear?
Hey, everything okay?
Lucian the Divine standing guard over ours. He's been slacking off by the look of things.
More two legs.
Death fog below.
You see the crash? The ship? Are there Voidwoken? Thank the gods. There are Voidwoken within the city. Do as we do. Stay far. fog.
Pilgrims. Probably here for Lucian today.
Excuse me, and if it is, who's in charge of Fort Joy? Please, don't say that. I don't understand it. I just need to plead his case. He's a sweet lad. He doesn't belong there. I don't know. Maybe the Paladins have finally had enough of this clampdown. The Magisters will just...
I came all the way from Drift...
Another card?
Ah, the Red Prince. The Red Prince himself.
He follows up his greeting with an insincere smile, and he sidles in on...
My name is unnecessary, and my...
The lizard pulls away, and you're left with the uncomfortable memory of his hot breath against your scales.
Another card?
Jehan strokes his chin.
A bit of a choppy re-entry, wasn't it?
He swings a backpack over his shoulder.
Sadly, these pilgrims have no useful news. So, perhaps. But I'm determined to press ahead. Divinity eludes you still. Do good.
A firm handshake, and he's off.
And so the hunt commences once more. May the Seven be on our side.
Hopefully Lucian will grant me his blessing.
Goods for sale here. Any takers?
Lucian will preserve you.
Ah, hello. You'll have to forgive my limited stock. The inn's void-woken. Though I did see one little girl, all by herself just beyond the... She was human. Light skin and fair hair, with a trick of the light, perhaps. And it wasn't the time to linger for another look. A pleasure doing business.
Hopefully
Even
Lucian
now.
will grant me his blessing.
Keep strong. Lucian will preserve you.
Another card?
No, I'm holding.
Me too. I feel awful. Hopefully Lucian will grant me his blessing.
Keep strong. Lucian will preserve you.
Another card?
No, I'm holding.
Me too. I feel awful. Hopefully Lucian will grant me his card.
No, I'm
Keep
holding.
strong. Lucian will
Me
preserve
too.
you.
I feel awful. Hopefully Lucian will grant me his blessing.
Keep strong. Lucian will preserve you.
The woman's upper lip...
Lucian, I pray thee absolve my sin.
She shoots you a frenzy.
He has told me his plan. Luce, it spreads even now. Just...
She trails off, and her eyes flit upwards.
Bug rabbits are stupid. They're jumping into the fog to impress the domes.
very bad has happened in the harbor.
Are those tentacle marks?